Tommy Gillespie a little bit earlier, and he mentioned a doctor's son, a witch doctor's son. Now, this is he. And what is your name?
Bob Gillespie.
Okay, now, Bob Gillespie.
That was chocolate. I have a lot of brothers and sisters. Well, I know of at least 4.
He knows. Oh, he knows of at least 4. Now, okay, now, you live where?
Well, I live here and there, mainly here, but sometimes.
His daddy was around.
Okay, well now that means, can you be a little bit more vague about that?
Oh, I'll try to be here. Sometimes I'm here, but I stay here at 6908 Ironwood Avenue on the weekends, but I'm in Chicago otherwise.
Okay, now what are you doing in Chicago?
Well, I'm in school.
He's fondling women's bodies with his fingers.
Yes.
Okay, and Tony, his cousin, said he was fondling women's bodies. But how would you know that? But,
right on.
Okay, now what we want to know is, you have a graduation coming up soon, isn't that true?
Yes, I do.
Okay, where do you graduate from?
Fish school.
Fish school. Okay, and his thing is to go out and find women who. No, that's not.
See, I'm blind and I don't know the fish market from the real thing.
Hey, that's who you didn't.
Let's hope he doesn't go into showbiz because his humor is like on a scale of 1 to 10, 0. No, understand you're going to be a medical doctor. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now what are you going to be practicing?
Cardiology.
In Gary?
Well, that's yet to be decided.
Yet to be decided. Okay, now do you have a girlfriend, a wife, or any babies?
No babies.
That he knows of?
Okay, you saying it, not I. But I do have a girlfriend.
Okay,
sitting over there, right there.
Okay, now we're gonna shoot his girlfriend a little bit later on. And what's her name?
Victoria Neely.
Does she have any sisters?
She has a twin sister, and she has several older sisters.
Think you can introduce me to any of them?
All of them. You can have them all.
Okay, great. Well, what do you want us to remember you by?
You want me to remember? Come on, man. Don't put me on the spot like
that. Okay, well, give us one of your fantasies.
One of my fantasies. One fantasy is to have about. I changed that fantasy.
If you have to say right over there. Yeah, change it.
My fantasy is to do well in life, continue to remain very close to my family, and hopefully one day that have it back here in Gary, and I'll be the one helping sponsor this family occasion.
There you have it.
Sounds very boring, but that's all I can think.
But you're just that kind of guy, boring guy, I guess. Okay, but thank you, Bob, and we'll see you in New Orleans, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. One of the Jameses, one of the former Buffalo soldiers, Mr.
You don't know his
Clark James. Okay.
You better grab it.
Okay. He's cool. Now, Clark, you're from where? He's from Los Angeles, okay? And, okay, now do you have any kids?
10.
He has 10 kids. He doesn't know where they are, and no, they're scattered all over the U.S., right?
And Mexico.
And Mexico. On a slow night, okay. They went across the border one night.
Mexico, why?
Okay, now did you bring your wife with you? Okay. Obviously, he's a mute. He doesn't know who he is. It's those drinks. Okay, now we got to tell. Now, what's the name of your? You have one girl, right? No, a little boy and a little girl. What are their names?
and a dog.
Clark Leeson, the dog is Binky.
Okay, now, do you have a son named Junior?
Clark Jr.
Oh, Clark Jr. Okay, and they also live in Los Angeles, right?
Right.
Okay, now what do you want us to remember you by?
He made
Just
it
that.
to the reunion.
He made it to this reunion. Okay, and we're going to see you next year, right, in New Orleans, right? In New Orleans. Okay, thank you, Clark.
Same interview, bye-bye.
And now we're sitting here with Mr. Tommy Williams, okay? Now, how are you, Gillespie, in the Gillespie clan?
My mother was a great Griffin. We are French Club, 2 super children.
Okay, now, do you have any kids?
Yes, I have 4 kids.
Okay, what are their names?
Sierra, Connie, Gwen, and Tommy Jr.
Okay, now, where do they all live and where do you live?
We live in Chicago.
Chicago. Okay, and are you having a good time at this family reunion?
Yeah, I sure have. Sure am.
Have you learned anything that you didn't already know?
Some of the people that I never met, quite a few of them.
Have you seen anybody you don't want to see?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen anybody.
No, maybe that last guy, Clark James. What do you think? Kind of shaky guy, don't you think? Not too bad. Okay. Well, give us something to remember you by. We're gonna remember his face. Okay, now look into that camera. Now smirk. Okay, that's what we'll remember him by. Okay, thanks a lot. We're sitting here with who? Whom?
You don't know me?
I know you, but let me see American Express. Then I'll know you.
My name is Clint.
His name is Clint. Now, what's your last name?
Allen.
Mr. Allen. Now, how are you related to the Gillespie clan?
Well,
I was born. No.
there was a fellow by the name of R.L. I think he's one of the older brothers. And he had a set of twin daughters. One named Dorothy, one named Clement. And it got to the point where it was rather difficult to feed both of them. So I decided to take one off of the Gillespie family's hands and make her my dependent, you know what I mean?
I understand. And what was her name?
Her name is Dorothy. I've been feeding her for 25 years.
Dorothy. Okay, now do you have any kids by this strange lady named Dorothy?
Well, I had 2 children, but they're adults now. They kind of travel in the fast lane.
Okay, now what are their names?
LaTanya Allen and Clemens III.
Okay, now do you have any grandkids?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. None that I know of.
Okay. Now, you're residing in what city?
Gary, Indiana.
Get right here in Gary, Indiana. Okay, now what can we remember you by?
I don't know. I haven't done anything significant. But I got my share of food, I'll tell you that.
He has his share of food. Now, what are you eating on right here?
This is some Memphis, Tennessee pie made by Aunt Clyde.
Aunt Clyde made that?
Yes, Lord.
Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Okay, well, we're going to cut from this gentleman right here, but we're going to see him next year in New Orleans.
Without a doubt, I will be there.
How are you going? Are you driving or flying to New Orleans?
Yeah.
I don't know how we're going to get there, but we'll be there.
All right.
He has to walk. He'll be there.
We'll be there.
If everything goes well, we'll fly.
Now you know.
You know, if everything
Hit
goes
that
well.
number and get that lottery, you're going to fly.
But if the money gets funny and change the strings, we'll drive.
All right. We'll see you next year. All right. Bye-bye.